Hello there. We looked at candlestick patterns in a previous module. Let's start this module by once again revising the basic concepts quickly. Candlesticks essentially use 4 data points, which includes the opening price of the day, the high of the day, the low of the day, and the closing price of the day. Candlestick consists of a main body of the candle, which essentially is the area between the opening price and the closing price. The wick is the line which connects the high price or the low price of the day to the body of the candlestick. The main body uses a color combination like white and black, where a white body means that the closing price was greater than the opening price, meaning that there was overall buying during the day. On the other hand, a black body means that the closing price is less than the opening price, meaning there was selling during the day. Now, depending on the length of the wick and the body, there are different shapes of the candlesticks with specific implications. Also, a combination of 2 or more candlesticks have some specific implications. In this lecture, we'll first look at basic candlestick patterns. Later, we'll look at patterns involving 2 or more candlesticks. The first basic candlestick pattern is spinning top. Here, the length of the body is small compared to the length of the upper and the lower wick. The color of the body is not important. It might be black or white. But this kind of a candlestick represents indecision because the longer wick represents that the trading happened in a wide range, while the lesser length of the body says that in spite of trading in the wide range, the prices finally failed to move much away from the opening price of the day. Since the body is essentially formed by the opening and the closing price of the day, a small body represents indecision. If the opening price of the body is the same as the closing price, a doji candlestick pattern is formed. In case of the doji, since the opening price and the closing price are the same, the body of the candlestick is just a straight line. Doji again is of 3 types. First is the long-legged doji, where both the upper and lower wicks are long. This pattern represents considerable indecision. Second, you have the gravestone doji, which has a long upper shadow and no lower shadow. Now, the longer the upper shadow, the more bearish the implication, since the prices fail to close away from the opening price in spite of trading much higher for the entire period. Now, opposite of gravestone doji is the dragonfly doji. This pattern has a long lower shadow and no upper shadow. This pattern is considered bullish since the prices were able to recover back to the opening price even after trading substantially below the trading price for the entire period. Now, this covers the basic candlestick patterns. In the next lectures, we'll look at patterns that combine 2 or more candlesticks. We'll start by first looking at some reversal patterns, and in a later lecture, we'll look at continuation patterns.